Capricorns, how are you? Thank you for coming to my channel. I hope you have an amazing October. Just want to say quickly that Venus will still be in retrograde until the 14th, I believe. So if you want to check out my Venus in retrograde readings for all signs, I'll put the link up there for you to check it out. And you can definitely listen to your Sun or your Venus signs and see what messages they have for you during this time. I also have a link for you to look at your natal chart. If you don't know what your Venus sign is, you can definitely go to that link and click on the website link I have in the description box for that video, and that'll get you settled. So without further ado, I am going to pray over the cards and get into your reading for November. Universe, I pray that you guide me through this reading and it resonates with each person, allowing them to find a positive message for their life and create their own path of happiness, love, and tranquility. Alright, Capricorn, I got your cave sounds going in the back. And I'm getting started on your reading. I am doing things differently this month as far as my location. We're getting close to the holiday season, so I'm doing a comfy vibe with the blankets. I hope you're feeling the ambience of it. So Capricorn, how will you be coming into the month of November? Steadfast. So there's something on your mind that you're focused on, and your mind is on that, and you are being very much your earthy sign of focusing on whatever it is that is inspiring you or you're passionate about, and you're like, come hell or high water, this is what I want, this is how I want it, this is the goal I want to achieve, and this is what I'm going to do to get it. You're very much known to be this way, and you are coming into the month already focused. Nothing is blocking that mindset for you, so that's good. So Scorpio energy, what are the messages you have for Capricorn at this time? What messages will help them? Okay, so the Scorpio season is saying it will be helpful for you to be suspicious or to keep your antennas up about something. You know, sometimes you can be very focused on something that you miss. You may miss messages that Spirit has for you, or, you know, miss little key points here and there. So keep your antennas up this month, Capricorn, definitely. Or stay suspicious about something. If, you know, your antennas are going up and you're kind of like, oh, I'm not going to worry about it. No, the energy here is telling you to keep, you know, that Spirit telling you something. So you definitely need to stay on guard about it. So let's get into physical. How will Capricorn be physically in the month of November? And we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about someone might be giving you advice, teaching, maybe you're going back to school, established religion. It can sometimes mean marriage, any type of corporation. This is also another grounding card, being that it is Taurus. So you might be thinking about going back to school. You might be getting advice from someone as far as education. You might even be thinking about marriage. So whatever that is, it's strongly on your mind. And sorry, I'm going to keep it in the camera. You're focused on that. I really do believe that that might be what you are mostly focused on, either school or marriage or, some type of major establishment. Maybe getting good advice or giving good advice out. But definitely you're on the roll with um, charting a new path for yourself and getting your ducks in a row with that physically. So definitely on your grind this month, Capricorn. How will your emotions be during the month of November, Capricorn? What do we have for emotions for Capricorn? What are the messages that you have for Capricorn's emotions? And we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card talks about karma being fulfilled or even having a revelation about something. Things were done and the universe stepped in and said, okay, time to give karma. So whether you're on the good end or the bad end, karma is coming and it's going to be fulfilled. And you're going to feel like karma. Someone's getting their karma, or maybe you're getting your karma, or whatever. Emotionally, you're going to be feeling like, wow, they had it coming, or wow, I had it coming. And that's just the universe just giving out what was being given to it. Whatever you give to the universe will give back to you. Whatever you give to someone else, that's going to come right back to you. So whether this is you receiving it or you getting it, emotionally, you're going to be feeling like it was bound to happen, whatever it is. So let's get into your mental. How will you be feeling mentally, Capricorns? This camera is a little shaky. Mentally, what are the Capricorn's mental state in November 2018? What is Capricorn's mental state? I'm sorry that the camera's so shaky when I do the cards. Mental state for Capricorn, November 2018. What are the messages, Spirit? One card, please. Oh, so I just saw the fortune flip. Oh, these are too many. Two cards. You got a lot going on in your head, Capricorn. A lot of things going on. Mentally, what's on your mind? What's on Capricorn's mind? Oh, you're on your mind. Either you're on your mind because this is very much your energy, you're going to be in your power, or you're going to be feeling bound to something, like something's got you. Something's got your mojo. Either a person or a thing, like, a guilty pleasure. Or you might be self-indulging a little bit on things you love. Might be buying things that, you know, catch your eye. But mentally, you're going to be feeling like very much in your power, but, also indulging a little bit. Giving into um, whatever it is that meets your fancy, so to speak. So, yeah, mentally, you're going to be very much in your power. So, Anyway, I think that's good. This is you, Capricorn. So spiritually, how will you be? What is Capricorn's spirit going to be like in the month of November 2018? Overall spirit for Capricorns. Overall spirits for Capricorns. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a great card. This card talks about fate, destiny, karma, luck, being an optimist. So overall, really good cards. You're focused on what you want, and karma. I feel like karma is going to be working in your favor because mentally you're going to be in your power, and your overall spirit is letting destiny take the wheel. Fate, karma taking the wheel in your life, and the wheel is turning in your favor. So I don't see any setbacks for you this month. Mistakes, not really. I don't see them happening for you. You're being very positive, having an optimal mindset, and this is working for you. Whatever path you're going on, it's fate, it's destined. No one can get in the way of it. It's marked in the cards for you. This is supposed to be the path you're supposed to go down. All right, Caps. So this is an overall good read for you. Let's get into the weeks. First week, what are the messages for Capricorn? First week of November. What are the messages for Capricorn? Okay, I'll take the 2. Wow, Capricorns. We've got the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. You're heavily thinking about someone. Now I'm thinking you're thinking about marriage because these cards clarify this card. And this card also talks, I'm sorry, put it in the camera. This card also talks about marriage. For the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Wands to come out, you're thinking heavily about marriage with someone. Or there's someone that you're like, you know what? I could really see us going somewhere. We could really do something. And you're steadfast in that, definitely. So, wow, Capricorns. The wheel might be turning in your favor with that. You're definitely attracted to them, and they definitely have something where you feel like you can have a stable life with them. So, I'm going to clarify these 2 cards, but I don't really think it needs much clarity. What are the clarifying cards for the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Wands? 4 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we have an honest and generous, affectionate man, which is the King of Clubs in this card deck, and the 3 of Hearts, which talks about caution and saying something that you might regret. So whether this is you or the other person, you have a lot of fire here. So it might be a fire sign or someone that's very passionate, very creative, a very assertive person with what they want out of life. Now, this could be you or the other person that, you're focused on. This week, you have so much energy of what you want with them, and either you or that person might say something that they might regret, words being interchanged, which might be the reason why, the Judgment card is next. But regardless, you have so much passion for them. I feel like it might be something you guys can get over, because look at the feelings you have for them. So whether they feel this way about you or not, these feelings are here. And I feel this might be the fire sign. I don't really want to get caught up in a gender, but they're very honest and very generous. There's good energy around them. So this card is just saying be cautious of what you say. You might be feeling so passionate about them that, you know, you just overexpress. You don't want to overexpress. Even though fire signs are very passionate signs, if you overexpress, it might run someone off if they're not on the same wavelength. But they might be Capricorns. But just keep in mind that words are powerful, and you don't want to say something that might take you off of this course, because this is really good energy to have with someone. Either you with them or them with you. So let's just get into the second week. But I do feel strong attraction for this person. This is a good, overall good person, I feel. Very honest and generous. So let's see what the second week has, excuse me, for you Capricorn. What are the messages for the second week of November for Capricorns? What are the messages for the second week of November for Capricorns? November 2018. What are the messages? Okay, I'll take both of them. Okay, wow, what a shift. So we have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is someone holding on to everything they got. They're not letting up. And the Nine of Swords talks about someone in their head. So, Capricorn, being that it is all under the Judgment card, a judgment was called in this situation. Maybe they said something to you that makes you feel like, you know what, I'm going to hold on to what I have, and it's got you in your head. Maybe that's where the suspicion comes in, to where you're kind of questioning, you know, someone can say something that will change your whole mindset. And it may not even be about love. It may be about work. Maybe you're holding on to your coins, and you know what they said or what was said is bothering you. But this is a hearts card, so I feel like it is love. So, you know, they may have said something to you that makes you want to retract maybe how you're feeling, or maybe giving to the situation, and it does have you up in your head. We're going to get clarity for these two cards. Can we get clarity for the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords for the second week of November 2018 for Capricorn? This is a lot of cards. It's like 5 cards. Not as many cards. Clarity for the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords for Capricorn, November 2018. What are the clarity cards? Okay, so we've got the Two of Clubs, which is the gossip card. Disappointment or opposition in life. So this may be a little butt in the road. This is also my gossip card. So maybe you guys got into a little spat and people are talking about it, and you're retracting, going, and it's just got you up in your head. But a judgment call was called. A judgment call was called on it. maybe there were some suspicions that rose, and the judgment was to just hold on to whatever you have. You're not, I mean, this is a Pentacles card, which is your energy, but it could also be holding on to the thoughts you had, or, you know, the feelings you had. It does have you in your head, and you are feeling a little disappointed. So, you know, the universe stepped in, and you know, that first week, definitely watch what you say, Capricorns, because it does create an energy around you where this karma that's coming, um, I don't want to say you're the one receiving it, but being up in your head about something, maybe it's, you know, you're going over something you may have said that wasn't so positive, that, you know, maybe you have to, you're feeling like I shouldn't have said that, or you feel like maybe I should back off from the situation. um I just feel like maybe you might be regretting it the second week, either feelings or something that was said, and people are talking about it. But the universe said this had to happen. You know, this is something that had to happen. This was a revelation that came out. So just keep an eye out that second week for um, something that may have been said. Just be really cautious the second week, Capricorn. Um, you know, whatever it is, this is what needed to happen. Just keep in mind, this needed to happen. You had to learn from this. This is, instead of thinking, why is this happening to me? Put yourself in the mind state of, what can I learn from this? What is this going to teach me so that the next time around it doesn't happen to me? You know, definitely a learning lesson here in this second week. And it's making you want to hold on to everything. You're like, I'm not sharing. So I don't see breakup. If you are in a love relationship, this might just be a little altercation you have, that makes you want to go in the corner. But you know, that happens in relationships. um, I don't see a third party. I just see maybe, you know, words being said, you know. So just be mindful of that. I don't see anything terrible. I don't see cheating. I just see disappointment or something that was said, or, you know, something that you can easily get over together if you are in a relationship, Capricorn. So don't be too stuck in this energy for too long, Capricorn, because you can heal. These types of things happen, and they are meant to happen to help you grow. So keep that in mind, Capricorn, okay? Let's get into the third week. What are the messages for the third week of November for Capricorn? November 2018. Third week of November. What are the messages? Oh, wow. Too many cards. Too many. Okay. Okay. So, Capricorn, I mean, you're not gonna let that, this feeling's not gonna last very long, because we have the Six of Wands, which is victory, and the King of Pentacles, which is you, all under the Capricorn card. So that third week, you're gonna be feeling very victorious and very much in your power. I don't really care to clarify, but we're going to do it anyway because that's what I do. I am going to clarify the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. What are the clarity cards for the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands? Too many cards. Clarity cards for the King of Pentacles. Too many cards. And the Six of Wands for the third week of November 2018 for Capricorn. Okay. So we have the Queen of Spades, which is a widow or a very unscrupulous woman. This woman has no morals. She's not honest or fair. Um, Very interesting. So, why would this be clarifying it? We do have a king here, and this is a queen. So, if this is your other partner, this is a kind of an air sign. But I'm more feeling like if this was your partner and they were not being fair to you, um, this person is around on the third week. You're going to be feeling victorious over this. You might be embodying this energy as well. And, not being so honest or having very many morals um, with people because of the week before. You're like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be so open. I'm gonna hold everything in, and I don't need to be so giving so much of myself. Um, Either your partner's gonna be like that with you, and you're not gonna care because you're feeling victorious anyway, or you're gonna be embodying this energy to where you're like, I learned the lesson. I'm coming out victorious, and be gone with the morals, be gone with the honesty. Whatever happened that week before has really shaped your mindset into focusing on you, maybe being a little bit self-indulgent, um, but just being in your power and saying, you know what, I'm learning from this. This is a learning lesson, and I'm growing, and I'm feeling victorious through it all. So, aside from this Queen of Spades, overall good energy. You are in your power the third week of November. And I I don't see a breakup, but I don't know if you were in a relationship. I don't see a breakup. If you weren't in a relationship and you were thinking about it, you're more focused on yourself by the third week. Let's see what we have for the last week of November for Scorpio. Scorpio, my goodness. Why did I say Scorpio? I don't know how Scorpio connects with this. This is Scorpio season. So, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Scorpio season. All right. The last week of November 2018 for Capricorn. Okay. So, we have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands talks about conflicts, as you can see in the cards. Everyone's got something to say. Everyone has opinions. and they are swinging them around. So, this might be arguments with, um, or having conflicts in a situation. I'm going to get some clarity on this card. Thanksgiving is this around this time, so maybe you're conflicting with family. So let's get some clarity. So clarity for the Five of Wands for Capricorn, November 2018. Clarity for the Five of Wands for Capricorn, 2018. Fourth week of November, clarity. Five of Wands, clarity for Capricorn, fourth week of November 2018. Clarity for the Five of Wands for Capricorn, November 2018. Too many cards. Too many cards. Clarity for the Five of Wands for Capricorn, 2018. Clarity for the Five of Wands for Capricorn, for November 2018. Fourth week of November. Clarity messages for Capricorn, November 2018. Okay, so we have the Six of Spades, which talks about small improvements happening over time. So, I feel like that last week you're speaking your mind about things with people and they're doing the same with you. Mind you, it is conflicting. Your views are going to be extremely opposite, an exact 180 of each other. But you get so much clarity from this spat, and it helps you understand their side a little bit more, regardless of the fact that you guys don't agree. I feel like these are people with opposing beliefs, but through it all, you learn about each other and it improves your relationship in a way. This could be friends, a family, or a love interest, but I feel like you're very passionate about your views and they're very passionate about their views, and they conflict, and this is the energy that you'll be feeling this last week. But regardless of it, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So you're supposed to learn something from each other, and this, whatever you learn, is supposed to help improve your relationship or your mindset about life in general. So this is a karmic situation, and it's destiny for you to go down this road of learning about, the way other people think. Mind you, it might be very conflicting in the beginning. I feel like this is a very new thing for you. whether it be a family situation or a love situation or even a business situation. But your views, um, being that they're so opposite, it improves, you understand things a lot more after this um, conflicting, I feel like it's an argument that you have. But it's, the universe is saying you have to go through this so that you understand what it is you need to understand this week. Um, you know, you know how like with some people they they have an argument with someone, and instead of falling out, because I don't feel like you're falling out with this person. I feel like, or this situation, I don't feel like you call it quits. I feel like you're like, okay, well, you know what? You have your pain and I have mine. We're just gonna agree to disagree. And you go in your separate corners, but at the same time you're thinking like, well, I guess I understand their side a little bit more now. I mean, I don't agree with it, but it makes sense to me a little bit more, but I still don't agree. I feel like it's that kind of energy to where you you just are being more compassionate to other points of views, or showing or opening up your heart to be more compassionate to other ways of living or points of views or life paths, what have you. So yes, Capricorn, like I'm saying, this might be love or business or family, but being that you started the month being very passionate about someone, maybe saying something you might regret, but feeling victorious, and whatever problem that you're suspicious about, or whatever, I have to keep this in the camera. Whatever it is that you are suspicious about, um, Scorpio season is telling you to remain suspicious. And I feel like it comes out at the end, and you guys say your piece, and you learn from each other through it all. I don't see anything horrible where you're breaking it off. I just feel like you're learning this month about other opinions and learning to respect other people's opinions as opposed to trying to just beat down your opinion on someone. I feel like you're respecting all sides, you know, and it's ultimately helping you grow. It's helping you get to your destiny. You're supposed to go down this path, Capricorn. So that is your reading for the month of November 2018. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. Make sure to press that like button and subscribe to my page for more readings. And I hope you have an amazing month. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in December.